what we used to do in the old days, look for good genes, because if we could enroll children who came from bright parents, the chances were that they would do really well. Well, that research has been buried. What we are discovering now is that most humans are born with the same brain design. So we've all got the same ability. What makes the difference is the environment. So for me, having the environment at school right is fundamental to learning. And until, as a nation, we get this clear in our head, we are never going to change the way this society views education. We've got to change environments. Schools need to be centers of the community. They've got to be safe places. They've got to be places where there are boundaries, where there are regulations, but where there's relationship. And there's got to be repetition over and over, doing the same. Children need to be loved. They have to feel safe, and they must feel loved. And if we can get that right in that environment, we can allow the brain to learn whatever we throw at it. The only tool that we have in our quiver, the only arrow that we have, is education. We are living in a society with severely dysfunctional families. And it doesn't matter whether you are drawing children from the poorest communities or from the richest communities. Our families, by and large, are highly dysfunctional. What has happened is that school is the only safe place. When I was at school, in the dark ages, home was the safe place. And so you went to school, but you ran home to safety. In the 21st century, schools have to be the safe place. So children come from this often dysfunctional environment, often broken families, sometimes the only people in the family, children raising children. They need to come to a place where they feel safe and they have a sense of belonging. And if those schools can first of all make them feel safe, if necessary, feed them and give them the nutrition ever, because the brain can't learn if it's hungry. Give them what needs to go into them to make their tummies feel full. When the tummy is full, then the brain is ready to learn. And if there's someone who's going to love you through that process, then you're going to feel your worthiness. You're going to determine that you are actually unique. You're going to know what's gold about you and what your challenges are and what are your shadows. Shame and guilt are going to be put into their right place, because you're going to understand that all of us have shame and guilt. And then from there, we're going to free you up to become a successful, self-confident adult man and woman. And that's what this society needs. And I'm really excited to be part of this current trend of high-performing schools who are saying the way we're going to get highly effective people into the world of work is not through matric results. It's not through having the most A's. It's about having the most confident people who can do whatever life brings them, knowing the skills to get through it and dealing with their own personal challenges.